Hello and welcome back to Locator Gaming. I'm ready to play another scenario of Gloomhaven. I played scenario 10 on the last episode, and that one actually linked to the one I'm going to do today, which is scenario 21. So I had wanted to do this linked one because I was going to skip the city and the road events, but then I noticed that Clegane had enough. The Cragheart had enough experience points to level up, and to level up you got to go back to Gloomhaven, so I have to go back to Gloomhaven. So he leveled up to level 5, so we're both sitting at level 5. At this point I can't remember what I put into his deck. Actually, wait, I think I can. I added the 2 push cards, so you flip another one and it adds push, and then I also added a +1 immobilize because he had enough check marks to get a perk, because he did the double check mark battle goal last time. I don't have enough money to buy anything. I've only got 6 gold, and I'm not going to sell anything that I've got, even though having another small item would be nice. I think we are where we are with our items. So let's just go ahead and do a city event, and we can read it together. A great revelry is underway at the new market when you arrive to purchase supplies. Investigating further, you discover the town is in the midst of a pie-eating contest. A group of large sailors sits triumphantly at a long table on a makeshift stage. Crumbs and bits of fruit scattered all around. A man in the center stands and addresses the crowd. Can no one best our pie-eating prowess? Step up and test your mettle. With nothing better to do, you head up to the stage. The contest goes well for a while as you match the others pie for pie, but soon your eating starts to slow and the sailors are still going strong. Yield to the pie and admit defeat is option A, or power through the pain. You will not be bested. I have a feeling that there's going to be something bad that impacts us if we try to power through the pain for the next scenario, but maybe it'll give us some money. I like pie, so I'm going to power through the pain, even though I think this is going to negatively impact the scenario. You emit a primal yell and continue eating. Pie after pie, your willpower cannot be broken, and eventually the sailors are forced to concede. However, you cannot even stand to shake your foe's hands. Your legs are boneless, and your stomach feels worse than it has ever felt before. You've earned glory and prize money, but all you want to do is lie down and wait for the horror to pass. Lose 1 check mark. I didn't even know that was a thing. So lose a check mark, gain 10 gold each, and gain 1 reputation. Now I know I had that mechanical pencil here, and now I see it way over there on the other side of the room again. So 10 gold. We lose a check mark. These characters are getting close to retirement anyway. And gain 1 reputation. Gain 1 reputation, so that takes us to +8. So I think we, at +10, unlock something special. Okay, so that card is gone. And now our road event. Technically, I'm still in Gloomhaven. Can I buy stuff? Okay. We can look at it together again. You're walking down the road when the sound of many wings pulls your gaze to the sky. Above you, you see a large flock of white birds flying southward. At the height, you figure a well-aimed arrow could bring one of them down to make a nice meal. Shoot at the birds or let the birds pass undisturbed. I think, I don't know. I'm so skeptical of all of these events. Like, if I shoot them, are the rest of them going to turn on me and attack? I'm just going to let the birds pass. I think we're fine. The shot would be difficult, and you prefer not to waste the arrow. You simply move on toward your destination. And I can't help but see that everyone would have started with a bless if we would have shot it down. But that one gets added to the back of the deck. So if I ever get to shuffle and see that one again, I know that I can get blessed if I eat the birds. All right, so I have decided to attack and fight this demon. I don't want to go on his errand and go fetching a magical item for him. Just realized that I have not taken him out of my box of bosses here. So I'm going to fight him. He's got a pretty big standee here. And I'll put everybody back in the box later. I need his cards. Boss. Boss. Alright, so our goal here is to kill the prime demon, that guy there. Pretty short introduction here. Before you can even reach for your weapons, the demon senses your intent. Fools! His voice tears at your skull and you reel in pain. You dare go against me in my own seat of power? You've made a grave mistake this day. In a burst of flame, his massive form vanishes into the darkness. To me, my servants, grind these mortals into the stone. Decorate my palace with their entrails. Okay, so then there's a story point on this door and this door. Same story point. So we'll read that when we get there. I'm not going to forget battle goals this time. This one was interesting to fit in the screen, and I'm going to have to probably do some interesting things to have it all visible. A lot going on as far as table space in this one. All right, let's see if we got anything new and interesting here. Opener, be the first to kill a monster during the scenario. Pacifist, kill 3 or fewer monsters during the scenario. That's not probably going to happen. So we will try to make him be first over here. Sadist, kill 5 or more monsters during the scenario. Explorer, review a room tile by opening a door on your turn during the scenario. Okay. That one almost seems like a gimme. Okay. We've got a sun demon here and a frost demon. Frost demon's got retaliate 2, only 8 hit points. They both kind of hit like trucks. So, well, not as much as the earth demon, I guess. No, about the same actually. So frost demon's got a strength of 4, and the sun demon has a strength of 3. Now I kind of set my spellweaver up here in the middle. Oh, I got too many boss standees still hanging out. To where if I wanted to, I could get flame guard off, or flame or fire orbs off right away. To hit both of them. I did put Ride the Wind back in her deck to get the big movement. This is quite a large map. About twice the size of the previous map. Attack 2. The Sun Demon has a shield 1. Fire Orb would be for 3 enemies. And I guess Forked Beam, I don't lose the card. So that goes at 20. But then what? move to where I say we shall see how it develops. Okay, what can we do over here? I like making obstacles. Just making these guys with shields suffer damage. Unstable upheaval, that's a lost card. Range 3, attack 3. That's my obstacle card. I can move 2 and make the Frost Demon suffer a damage, and then he won't retaliate against me. However, I just feel like I should be doing ranged attacks against him because of this retaliate. Looks like I rotated out quite a few of my ranged attacks. The Sun Demon is flying, but the Frost Demon is not. So if I do that thing where I create obstacles, I could push him into it. They're not next to each other right now. But I want to get this ranged attack off. All right, so who do we got in here? We've got a Frost Demon. The Frost Demon's going to go at 58. It's going to do a ranged attack at range 2. But he would move quite a bit, so he'll get in range. And then we've got a Sun Demon. Yeah, these probably don't need to be sideways. Sun Demon attacks with advantage. Sun Demon's going to go at 95. Targets all enemies within range. Oh. Not happy about that. I don't know why I put that at 80. It should have been at 20. There's no reason to go slow. Yeah, so she is first. This is her modifier deck. That's their modifier deck up there. Okay, before I forget, let me get that experience point off of this. Okay, we're just at attack 2s. Let's start here with the shield 1. So attack 2, +1 in wound. It's a good start. On Sun Demon 1. So that's 3. His shield brings it down to 2. And now Frost Demon is attack 2. +1 is just 3, and he does not have any shielding. And his retaliate would only retaliate against melee. And that's standing number 2. Because it's not a ranged retaliate. And do I want her to move? Who was attacking at range? They're both attacking at range. And they're both attacking at range. Frost Demon's range 2. Let's just get right up in his face. We'll make him make some decisions. Even though I'll be making them for him. All right, now over here, 29. Range 3, attack 3 on the Frost Demon. I like to do this shuffling on camera just so that it's, you know, above board. People can't say that the decks are stacked or whatever. What am I doing? Attack 3 on the Frost Demon. I could push him. That's one of my new cards. You draw a new card. Don't really think I need to push him. So +1 is attack 4. Oh, he's got 1 hit point left. Oh, he's going to die because I'm going to do my move. We'll create nature. We didn't create anything over here because I'm using, this is one of my favorite cards in the credit cards arsenal. The bottom, move 2, all adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. I would go 1, 2, and make the Frost Demon be dead. Go bye-bye. Okay. And no retaliate against me because that was not an attack. That was just making him suffer damage. Same thing with nature still. And does that count as him being first to kill a monster? I don't see why not. He walked up, made it suffer damage, and it died. Battle goal met. Gets back the check mark we lost from the thingy. That's the official title of the thingy. Road event. Or city event, whatever it was. So, dead, Sun Demon. Range of 4. If there was light, it would target all enemies within range. She's the closest. Move -1. He's only got 1 movement. He can't move to get out of range. So getting right up in his face actually was worth it. He's wounded, so we'll take that to 3. So he's going to, he normally attacks with an advantage. So the disadvantage being in his face against a ranged attack will convert this into a normal attack. And it is attack +0, so it's a base of 3. That's 2 cards. Oofta. Hey, what do you know? It's the first time the Iron Helmet has done anything. I have regretted that 10 gold spent for a long time until now. So that just makes it a 0. Or a +0, and I said it was a 3. Still not great. 10 to 7, 30% of his health, her health, I'm sorry. And next round. So we've got some nature to play with here. And a Sun Demon sitting there with 7 hit points and a wound. She needs to just open a door. It doesn't have to be the first door. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we can do with some nature over here first, actually. No. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His Rock Slide card. Move 6. But it has to be in a straight line. The Sun Demon is not normally a ranged attacker, so immobilizing it could be something, I guess. Do I want to get the door open? What do we got coming up in the room? A Night Demon and a Wind Demon. Pretty far away. Not too far from the door, actually. Let's immobilize this guy and move forward. So there's that. And what do we got for movement? No. Move 6 in a straight line. Wind demons, do they attack? Yes, they attack at range. I could move 2 with my boots and get retaliate out. Let's just do that, because that's not a lost card. And then she's probably going to use her boots as well. Just get in there and do some attacking. Night Demon's got any shields? Attackers gain disadvantage. Boo. Yeah, I was going to use the nature for the immobilize on that guy. How about we move 4 and attack 3? Going at 26. Move 4, attack 3, going at 26. 21, 26, and the Sun Demon is here. I gotta shuffle that. 88. And it's not getting any range added to its attack. I don't know if they heal or not, but he's got that wound. I'm almost keen to just see if this could go 6 more rounds and just watch him bleed out. Drip fire. However, so 21. Okay, so attack 2. I'm doing this here. Let me get that experience point real quick first, because I'm going to use this nature here to add the immobilize and the experience point. It is only an attack 2. And I don't have anything to add. And his shield blocks it, but he still gets immobilized. So no damage done. That could have sped up the bleeding out process. Then I'm going to move, or this stays active. There's another experience point there. 1, 2, so we'll open the door. And I need a Wind Demon, and what was the other one I said? Oh, a Night Demon. Both normal. Got my scenario book down here on the floor. There's a bunch of red letters all over this map. We'll probably find out at the story event. So, Wind Demon there. Night Demon there. And let's reveal their cards before we decide what we're gonna continue to do. So the Wind Demon will move +0 and attack So he's got a move of 4 and a range of 3. He's got all kinds of movement, and he's going to go next. Okay, the Night Demon. Night Demon is not a ranged attacker. The Wind Demon's got shield 2 and 5 hit points. Night Demon does not have any shields and 7 hit points. So the Night Demon, I'll just go here for now, is actually going to go, so it's Wind Demon, then the Night Demon. And he's got all kinds of movement as well. Do we use our boots now? We know we're going to get attacked by both of them anyway. That's the wrong character. And just take 2 extra steps. We're going to have Retaliate 1 up. That will work against the Night Demon as a melee attacker, at least. We've got our shield and our armor here too, and 18 hit points, so I think we'll be all right. That's his turn. So then the Wind Demon. Oh, the Wind Demon's actually going to pull him too. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got to take 1 step forward to be within range 3. And let's see, this attack. No, we will save our leather armor for the Night Demon. He's a little stronger. So this is an attack of 3. Plus 1 is 4. Let's use our shield to make it 3. So down to 15. Yeah. All right. Now the Night Demon's turn. Oh wait, pull 1. And that. Now the Night Demon's turn. It has plenty of movement to get within melee of us. Attack plus 0. So we'll use our leather armor to make it disadvantaged. 1, 2. No! Missed. All right, now we finally get back to our Spellweaver. And now I'm actually wondering, I think I'll use the move 4 from Flashing Burst actually. Use the bottom of that one, the move 4. In addition to our boots, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll use Impaling Eruption. It's a lost card, but we get to hit both of these enemies with it. So you pick a target, draw a path, and any enemy that you draw through, not only do you get an experience point for that, but you also get an attack on them. And so that'll be 2 experience points because we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 through to that Wind Demon. So, Night Demon first. Attackers gain disadvantage, and I've got nothing to offset this. So we draw 2. Oh. How do you judge this? It's an attack 3. That would be 6 damage. This is attack 5 and wound. I get to pick. If it's not entirely clear, I think you get to pick. But this is more damage. So I'm thinking that this is ultimately the better one, so I don't get to pick that one. I don't know, that's one of those fringe Gloomhaven rules that I don't know. This isn't a wound, I guess this just creates fire, right? So 3 plus 2 is 5. It has a shield of 2. So 3 damage. Not that it matters because there's only 1, but it's standee number 1. When I was looking at that at first, I thought it was a wound. And now we'll go back over here, not at a disadvantage. So it's attack 3. Plus 1 is 4. I'm doing this all wrong. The first attack was against the Night Demon. So that's just the straight up 5. Now this one is 4 against him. He's got a shield of 2. Is 2 going to go through against the Wind Demon? Too many demons. So now the Sun Demon will get to go. He's immobilized, so he can't move. He's wounded, so he'll tick up to 4, immobilize, goes away. So now this is interesting. The Night Demon created darkness. The Sun Demon, if there is darkness, uses it and gets muddled. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but it happened. All right, move those down. We've got 2 decks to shuffle here, 3 decks actually. All right, so now what's the plan? I'm going straight towards the door to get to the story event, and the size of this map makes me think that I need to keep pushing forward. All right. Retaliate. I forgot about that. The whole reason I played the card. So that ×2 would have killed it. I mean, plus, I looked at the boss's card, and the boss is specials 1 and 2 both say summon demon on them. I don't like that. All we got to do is kill the boss, though. The goal of the scenario is kill the prime demon. Yep. Okay, so the Night Demon. Oh, I wish I had that move and suffer 1 damage card. I didn't create nature, I used the nature. It's kind of an odd sentence. I didn't create nature? No, you did not create nature. Could attack the Night Demon and then move away from him. He does not have retaliate. Who has? The Frost Demon had retaliate. So I can immobilize him and move away from him. In all actuality, he would likely be dead, but I do get disadvantage against him. I could do this move, and that would give me another. I could move 1, attack both of them. He might die, and then do that attack against the Wind Demon. We'll see. He opened the door, so her battle goal did not get met. Where's my deck? There it is. We've got some elements we can use. So we might as well Mana Bolt. She's not in range to Mana Bolt right now, though. He's going at 35. I could step up one space. That does not seem efficient. Also let him get out of the way first, but then we're going pretty slow. One of the benefits of Mana Bolt is that it's super quick. I accept the fact that I have to attack at a disadvantage. Doesn't seem smart. Just go slow. $35.69. Okay, so the Wind Demon. 21. The Wind Demon's going to go first. That's the same card. Night Demon. Actually, the Night Demon's going to go first. And the Sun Demon will get a turn. But likely will not get within range to attack. Okay, so the Night Demon's going first. All adjacent enemies and allies suffer 1 damage. Ooh, and I don't have the leather armor this time. Oh, that's unfortunate. It doesn't need to move. I'm tapped out on defensive items over here. It's attack -1, so it's attack 3. -1 is 2 to 13, and then down to 12 because of the adjacent enemies and allies suffering a damage. And it will turn that into darkness. We'll turn the wind into darkness. Now the Wind Demon's turn. So the Wind Demon is attacking at range, so he's fine, doesn't need to move. Attack +0, so base attack is 3 +0. So I'm down to 9. Gonna need to heal, and then pull and infuse wind. All right. That's 36, so we go over to here to 35. So I'm going to do the bottom of Sentient Growth. I'll move 2, but I'm actually just going to move 1 to there. Yeah. Move 1 to there, and then nothing's going to happen with the heal, but an attack 1. I'll start with the Night Demon here. Attackers gain disadvantage. Just an attack 1. No, so I miss. Now I'll go over here on the Wind Demon. Attack 1 +2 and Muddle is 3. He's got a shield of 2, so that's 1 damage. and he's muddled. Now we've got the attack 3. What's she bringing? She's bringing a wound and an attack 3. The null's already out. There is no -3 in here. Let's just get rid of the Night Demon. So this attack 3, which is going to create nature, or make it strong, infuse it. It's at a disadvantage because I'm going against the Night Demon again. So its +1 is enough for the Night Demon to be gone. Okay, that was his turn. Now we go to the Sun Demon at 36 initiative. Takes a wound. Move +0, so a movement of 2. Keep walking towards us. Muddle will go away, not doing a ranged attack this time. And infuses light onto the battlefield. Look at all those elements. Now it's her turn. We're going to take 2 steps to get this coin. We're actually going to try to collect some money from the movement from fire orbs. And now Mana Bolt. Let's use... What do they want to use? I guess let's just use the fire because it's going to be gone anyway, to charge it up to an attack 3 plus an experience point. And yeah, that's it. And then we'll wound here. He's got a shield of 2, so it's attack 3. +1 is 4, minus the 2 takes him to 5 wounds. Let's start from his 3. So the Wind Demon is gone. It's just unfortunate for me and fortunate for them that they got such high initiative. Or low, faster initiative. All right. I'm going to keep on moving forward. Let's push all this stuff down here. Basic movement, or she used her boots already. I guess we'll just move 2 and loot 1. We'll just go there and loot, going at 44. What's Clegane gonna do? 1, 2, 3. Up to the door. Anything to set up? Oh, we could get an extra move with our kinetic assault. 1, 2, 3. And our boots have been used. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the door. Or do we wait till next turn to open the door? I don't know. I don't know. So let's just move and get rid of Heaving Swing. And then do we both long rest after this turn? See what the Sun Demon's gonna do. Is that one card or two? It's one. Oh, great. Well, I say great because it has a use up the light to heal 3. I do not want to go backwards. Do an attack 2. It has a shield of 1. I need to get it to 9 damage. Man. Well, I guess going backwards, I gotta take it out. I can't let it heal that wound off and then just come after me. So she's first. We'll use Ride the Wind for basic movement to go 1, 2 over to here. And then she can see through the door to a portion of his hex. We've got attack 4 at range 3. +1 is 5. He's got a shield of 1. So that's 4 more damage, takes him to 9. Okay. Takes care of that. Then over here, 1, 2, 3. And we'll just end the turn. So then his turn, start of his turn, the wound will take him to 10. And gets rid of the Sun Demon. Too bad she didn't take him out. That would have been her 20th. She's still sitting at 19, and she has not killed a Sun Demon before. So I think I'm just going to long rest with both of them. I don't have anything to set up, really. I'd like to get my defensive cards back over here. So we will long rest. What are we going to chuck? Maybe Impaling Eruption, but that's a move 4. Oh wait, Impaling Eruption should have been lost. I keep doing that. Not Fire Orbs, that's a move 4. Can't get rid of Reviving Ether. Engulfed in Flames is an attack 4. Maybe Forked Beam, I guess. Mana Bolt. This guy's not susceptible to wounds, though. But the heal and the fast initiative is so good. Too good. What do I lose? What do I lose? Not my attack 4. I guess Forked Beam, but it's a move 4 with a 20 initiative. Fire Orbs, I guess. Seems bad. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. This Forked Beam is only an attack 2. So get that back and 2 hit points back. And has her whole hand back. Now, what are you going to lose? Heaving Swing. Crushing Grasp. Sentient Growth. It's almost like in my deck just to be the Sacrificial Lamb, the first one. Bad reason to have a card. That's not really why it's there. I'm just joking. Ish. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we could Ride the Wind to open the door. But then he's going to have to go really slow. just not care about the battle goal? There's no elements to use right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think she has to ride the wind. Or she's out of the action and for a turn, another whole turn. I guess she doesn't have to go at 83. She could go at 26. Oh, that's a move 4. Engulfed in Flames. That's what we'll do. Going at 44, and then I almost want to go faster. Not almost. I do want to go faster. 26. Then over here, oh, 19 seems like why waste a super fast. We're gonna need to move 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a move 4. It's pretty slow. It's also want to attack 3 on top. Oh wait, I didn't do the rest of his long rest. I should have taken a turn to heal with him. What was I thinking? It's not immune to pushing. He is immune to mobilize. He's basically immune to everything. I could add to a ranged attack. No. It'd be nice if I could create nature. The attack 4, but then I lose it. It's dumb not to try to set this up for an attack 8 on something. Let's just do this. Going at 35. All right. He's gonna need a standee. So 26 and 35, there's no enemies on the board. So she's going first with this lost card here to move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with jump. Doesn't really matter because you can move through your friends. So we're at 6. We flip this and read the story point. You lift back the veil of darkness to reveal the main room of the palace. In the center, you see the huge demon laughing. You should have fled my realm while you had the chance, worms. In this place, you cannot possibly harm me. He places a giant clawed hand upon an altar of black glass in front of him. A swirling rift of chromatic energy emerges and pulses, bathing the demon in an aura of protection. Special rules. The prime demon and the altar at A share hit points. Well, the altar's not at A, it's at F. That's probably just a misprint. They share hit points, initiative, and immunities. The prime demon cannot be damaged in any way. Instead, damage must be done to the altar. Okay, so then the boss specials, let's say Throne moves, summon demon. The altar jumps to the next hex in the order of A, B, C, D, E, F, and then back to A. If the hex is occupied by a figure or other overlay tile, that figure or tile is moved to the nearest unoccupied hex. If the altar moves into an unrevealed room, that room is immediately revealed, opening all doors between it and other revealed rooms. The altar then summons one normal demon for 2 characters, one elite for blah, blah, blah. The type depends on the location. The prime demon then performs a move +2, attack -1, which it says on his card. Boss Special 2 is the same as Boss Special 1, except that the demon summon is normal for 2 or 3. So it's a little... So Boss Special 1 and 2 for 2 characters is exactly the same. And then there's a conclusion. Okay, so we need to hit this altar. And it's going to go to where? It's going to go to here. And then to here. And then it's going to make its way around. Oh boy. Does the boss have range? No. Move +2, so he can move 6. Oh geez. And he hits for 6? Oh boy. Okay, so what is he gonna do? Special 2, and he's going next. So it's gonna move to here. And then he's going to attack. Oh, oofta. Where I'm at, though, I'm within range. So I had moved 6 of my 8. I'm not going to move any more. Range 3. Attack 3. It's also going to summon a demon. Which doesn't sound amazing either. All right. I guess I'll just swing at it. If I don't want to move back, swing. I'm going to attack it. Attack 3, range 3. Not going to use my potion. I could go invisible on the door. Hey, that would screw the boss over. Because he's not attacking at range. That sounds like an idea. Anyway, so attack 3, +2, and creates fire. So that's 5, and it has 24 hit points. All right, let's just burn this thing down, get out of here. And go invisible on the doorway. Mess with the AI. And create light. So at initiative 11, it gets to go next. So the altar moves here. Summon a demon. Okay, so it moved to A, so it's going to summon a frost demon with retaliate. I think summons have to go the closest. Ren's told me in one of my videos. I think we have to put it next to, what do I got over here? Yeah. But it's summoned, so it doesn't get to act this turn. Spawning and summoning are different. Right, yeah, spawning and summoning are different. And now there is no hex that the demon can get to. Oh, how does this work again? Does he move? Or does he just stand there? Because it's blocked. his path is blocked. I don't think he moves at all. I believe how this works out is the reason why you want to do the invisible thing on the door. He wouldn't get to attack me anyway, and he's got a ton of movement, so let's now go to, I guess, Clegane's turn. I'm going to keep this a little closer than down on the floor. Maybe not. So now I'm wondering, if I take a couple steps back and do this ranged attack. I think so. I'm going to use Crushing Grasp for basic movement and just go 2 steps back like this. And then do this attack 3 at range 3, attacking the altar, and then adjacent enemy will suffer a damage and it will infuse nature. Okay, so range 3, attack 3. +1, the immobilize does nothing. So that's 4, takes it to 9. And like I said, the immobilize does nothing, but we get a point of damage against the Frost Demon because he's adjacent to what I was attacking. And we go to the next turn. All right, Blunt Force time. And that's not a shuffle card. Okay. We've got the nature to use. I'm going to come in at attack 8 on this altar. We're at 11 hit points. We need to move up next to it though. So I mean, do I do this move? Maybe I make sure I'm going to go first with the, I guess it's not a sure thing. His last card was an initiative 11, but I want to go as fast as possible to get this hit in when I know that I'm close enough to do it. Even if it moves, it'll go here. That's what I think I remember, right up from the door. Yeah, right up from the door. Oh, I made a mistake. That Night Demon should have been an elite Night Demon. Shoot. I was looking at the other one, at the 3-player. So that was a mess up on my part. Now I want to go slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just in case it moves, we'll probably use this as our movement. And we might as well use the elements while they're out there. So we'll Mana Bolt. But I want to go slow. I want to stay invisible as long as possible. And hold the demon in that room. So 1380, and the boss is going to go at 79. That was close. Special 1. Okay, so it will move. Ooh, what's our range on Mana Bolt? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we could 5, 6. It'll be here. There will be a new demon as well. Now we do have a Frost Demon out here that gets to do something this turn. 38. Move +1, attack -1. All right, but I think fortunately my invisibility trick is still going to block him in there. Okay, so 13. We're using this card just for basic movement to take a step forward to here. Now here comes the big one. Blunt Force. I'll leave the card up there. You can see the part of the board, which you can't see his deck. I'll move this deck over. So Blunt Force, we're using up this nature. We're going to get these 3 experience points. So from 2 to 5. I'll take the card down. We're going to use our goggles so that we have advantage. So we're coming in here with an attack 8 with advantage. And it doesn't have shielding or anything, just can't be affected by this kind of stuff. The statuses. All right, ×2 be in here. Please let the ×2 be in here. The bless would have been really nice from that event. Okay. So we got the null and a push. It's not, I guess it's not affected by the push, but we got to draw another one. Okay, +2. So we were at 8 + 2 is 10. Obviously, this is better than the null. Have to make sure we shuffle. So one of the 2 special cards, just not the ×2. However, that takes it to 19 damage. And before somebody says something, I know I put it in the wrong spot. It goes over there. We've only got to do 5 more damage. I can math quickly. Okay, that's his turn. Frost Demon's next at 38. Move +1. It's enough to get over here. Do we use our leather armor? I don't think so. It's an attack of 4. Can always lose a card if it's too much. So it's attack 4. -1 is 3. Okay, we'll go down to 8. I want to know what's in this treasure chest. It's probably pretty sweet. All right, so that was Frost Demon. 79 is next. We're at 80. So special 1. So it moves to here. And then when it moves to B, it spawns a Wind Demon. Summons. Does it say spawn or summon? Summon. Apparently a big difference in the rules if it's spawn or summon. All right, so, and I'm still in the doorway. There's no path right now for him to get to me because I'm an obstacle. That door is still closed. I mean, even if it wasn't, this is closed, this is closed. There's no path for him to get to me. So I don't think the demon moves. It's good strategery. Now for her turn, too bad I didn't do that attack 4. Man, what was I not thinking? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5, 6 and use our boots. Let's use the light, sure. with our mana bolt to make this an attack 3. Let's use our potion to make it attack 4. And maybe, just maybe, we will pull a bonus here. If this has anything higher than a 0, then that'll be 24 damage. +1. +1 is, so attack 3. I use my potion to make it attack 4. This makes it 5. It's sitting at 19 damage. Makes it 25 damage. It's defeated. Having blunt force with an attack 8 and then being able to do 2 damage to it, using my goggles at the same time, was really good. Now I did screw up. That Night Demon should have been elite. So somehow I could penalize myself for that. I don't know how. Everybody's taking their turns. The Wind Demon was just summoned. He doesn't get a turn. The Frost Demon already came up and attacked me. Boss already had his turn and he's dead now. Yep. All right. With one final blow, the rift grows chaotic, spinning wildly and shooting tendrils of energy out of odd angles. A sharp whine emerges from it that increases in intensity until the sound echoes throughout the palace. In a brilliant flash of light, the void collapses in on itself and then explodes outward, sending a shock wave that destroys all demons in its path. As the wave hits the prime demon, his aura dissipates and a scream pierces your mind. His legs buckle underneath him and he collapses on the floor, crashing into countless shards of stone. As this happens, the screaming stops and the palace grows oddly quiet. With the threat destroyed, the only sensible thing left to do is loot the place and make your way back to your own plane. So we get to loot that? I doubt it. The rift, so we global achievement, the rift neutralized. If artifact lost is complete, then artifact recovered, but it's not. So we get the rift neutralized. Rewards are 50 gold each, +1 prosperity, and adds city event 78 to the deck. I'll penalize myself 10 gold, I guess, for having that one demon be regular instead of elite. What's the difference? The difference would have been 6 hit points and 1 more power. Still has a disadvantage attacking it. I did have more cards before I needed to long rest with Clegane, and that might have changed up the strategy a little bit on the way I took care of them. But I'll penalize myself 10 gold each. I think we got severely lucky. But like I said, not every character is going to have an attack that they can do 10, even without their ×2. With my ×2 pulled up there, that would have been 16 damage. Going in onto a character with 24 hit points is a big chunk of his hit points. If the altar continued to jump, I'm guessing it would have jumped. If it was here, it probably would have jumped to here, and then either here or here, and to the middle of this room, and then back, and then around. That would have started to make it much more difficult. But being able to burn it down really helped. All right, there were no new scenarios unlocked with this one, just some prosperity gold and a new city event added to the deck. So we'll see. Maybe I'll go on to 22. Was the other one that got unlocked in the previous one, or maybe I'll look for another scenario in a list of stuff I've got unlocked. All right, if there's anything else that you saw that I screwed up besides that elite character, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you are enjoying the Gloomhaven series, and I'll see you in the next episode.